Hello, guys! Hello! What's up? Thank you for joining us for Out of the Box. This is our webinar for the month. So, we will be talking about breaking out new ways for vlogging with Dominic Dimagmaliw. So, we invited Dom to talk. He is a street style photographer, a visual dessert, and content creator for the Blind Spot. And he will discuss with us how he reinvented himself, especially now that we are in the new normal. We also invited our very own network development officer, Jan Cruz, to talk about the YouTube basics and best practices that every content creator and influencer should know if they decide to pursue a career in YouTube. So, before we start with our talk, please do not forget to like our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube account. So, every time we do webinars and podcasts, you'll get notified. And if you also follow our social media accounts, you could watch past episodes and past podcasts if ever you miss us going live. And of course, please do not forget na nasa TikTok na rin kami, guys. So if you want to watch your favorite content creators or even us network development officers, please follow us on TikTok at ThoughtfulPH. There. Okay, so before I introduce our first speaker, please do not forget to comment below your questions so our speakers will be able to see them and answer your questions after their talk. So, for our first speaker, sino bang first speaker natin? Hi, Jan!
Hi! Hello! Hi,
What's
guys!
up?
Ayan.
Akalain mo Jan, parang ano, wala pala tayo sa podcast ngayon, nasa webinar
Mm-mm.
tayo. So,
True.
so Jan, ang aking partner in crime sa mga office ganaps is now our speaker. She will be talking about YouTube best practices. So if ever you guys have any questions or are content creators, if you want to know any tips or are curious about um, some YouTube trivia or what, please comment below. So Jan will be able to answer your questions after her talk. Okay, so Jan, ready ka na ba?
Of course. Yes. Thank you so
Wow,
much,
palaban.
Pat. Yes. Alam mo na yan.
Okay. Sige, maiwan na kita dyan muna, sis, para serious
Okay.
mode.
True.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pat. Ayan. Hello, guys. So, magpapakilala ko ulit. I am Jan. I am the Network Development Officer of Thoughtful Philippines. And I'm here to talk about how to set up your YouTube channel. So, I will be giving a YouTube checklist para maging easier yung buhay natin sa pagsiset up ng YouTube. And this is actually applicable to everyone in the YouTube industry. Ayan. Alright. Okay, sisimulan ko lang sa fun fact. So, YouTube is actually a search and recommendation platform for videos. So, what people usually thinks is social media platform si YouTube. Pero ang ginawa talaga siya ni Google as a search and recommendation platform. Ayan. Okay, so in setting up your YouTube channel, we have 3 ways and we have 3 steps din pala. So, first is getting discovered and we want to grow viewership and then gaining subscribers. So, always remember guys that these 3 steps are really, really important in starting your YouTube channel and in setting up your YouTube channel. Okay, the first step is getting discovered. So, meron tayong 3 steps in getting discovered. First is the searchability. And then we need to have an engagement with an audience. And then shareability of your content. In searchability, maximizing the usage of your metadata is really important. It's because yung metadata mo, yung usually tumutulong sa YouTube channel mo para maging searchable. And ano ba yung mga metadata? Sila yung mga keywords, the tags, the titles, and the description ng YouTube channel mo and the mismong content ng YouTube mo. Okay. Next, after the searchability, you need to create an engagement with your audience. Always remember that keeping your audience watching is really, really important, is because it will help you to gain more subscribers and grow viewership. So, meron mga YouTube tools na binibigay si YouTube mismo para magkaroon ka ng engagement sa YouTube channel. So, meron tayong end screens, meron tayong cards, and playlists. Pero the most important tool there is the comments. It's because you can engage more with your audience and you can talk to them. For example, you can initiate a conversation, tell them to drop their comments below, or what you can do is that you can tell them that during the video that if they have any suggestions about their if they have any suggestions about your video or content for your next content, pwede nilang ilagay sa comment section. After the engagement, you need to know that your content should be shareable. So, ano ba yung mga shareable content? First is that your audience needs to be somehow makarelate sila dun sa mismong content mo. For example, mga relatable contents are the hugot contents, yan. And another shareable content is if it moves emotion. So if you feel hurt or if you feel sad or if you feel na masyadong comedy yung video, you will share it. 'Di ba? Aside from if it moves emotion, a content that is something useful is actually a shareable content. 'Di ba? For example, kapag tutorial videos, if you feel like makeup tutorials na makakatulong sa iyo in the next few days, 'di ba? I-share mo siya para ma-save mo din and makatulong din sa ibang tao. Okay. Aside from that is if it piques your interest. So always remember lang din na other audiences or other viewers, they will share your video if it piques their interest. And then lastly, what's important is the call to action. Always create call to actions sa videos mo. You can put it before, during, or after the video. So, ayan. Okay, second step is growing viewership. You need to identify your audience. It's really important. It is because it is easier for you to create content. And you can make content now that you feel will appeal to your audience. After that, you need to make sure that you always do call to action. Like what I said earlier, if you have fans na they will share na your videos and they will continuously watch your videos na. Ayan. After that, creating engagement with your audience. You can create engagement through comment section or the community tab. So always remember that you have a community tab as well. So there you can create a fan base or you can actually talk to your audience as well. You can also maximize your YouTube tools. So yung mga YouTube tools natin, ito, are the cards, the end screens, and the playlists, the comment section, like what I said earlier, and the YouTube live stream. You also have a community tab, if ever. And if you build na your audiences or you build na your fan base sa community tab, you can have you can make your fans join your channel memberships. So ano ba yung channel memberships? It does not only support your income but also supports your fans as well. So pag na-reach mo na yung 10,000 subscribers, you will have a channel memberships for your fans, and aside from that, they will have super chats, badges, and emojis. So ang magigain dito aside from you is that magigain din yung mga audiences mo. Okay. So last step natin is gaining subscribers. So aside from you want to be searchable or discoverable and you want to grow your viewership, of course you want them to subscribe to your YouTube channel. So what you need to do is that you need to set up your branding. I will be giving the kinds or the branding elements later. Pero yun nga, the branding is really important. It is because it will give familiarity to your audience. And it is essential to be consistent in everything, like branding, upload schedules, editing, even the sound effects, or even the music beds. It is because it will keep the familiarity with your audience. And aside from that, whenever they see or hear something that is really the same from the previous video, marirealize nila, ay, kay ganitong content creator to. Ay, kay ganitong content creator yung ganitong video. So always remember that being consistent is really important. Okay, what are the kinds of branding ba? So, the first is yung channel icon. Either you put your logo or your picture sa channel icon. Make sure that it is really, really, what do you call this? Really, really readable and makikita din talaga, viewable pala, even on this small text or the bigger text. And always remember na makikita din siya sa Google kapag sinearch yung YouTube channel mo. Aside from the channel icon, you can also create your branding sa channel art or banner. Best practices for the channel banner is that you put your channel name, your upload schedule, and your social media taggings. After the channel banner, you need to know that the channel description is included to your branding elements. Your channel description is shown at the About tab, on the About tab, and gives viewers a short overview of what they can expect from your channel. Next is the thumbnails. So, isa din to sa mga mag-give ng familiarity to your audience. As you can see on the screen, two of our content creators are actually doing the familiarity, what do you call this? Yung iisa lang yung template nila in doing a thumbnail. So, merong mga iisa lang yung fonts or iisa lang yung mga logo na linalagay nila sa thumbnails. Ayan. After the thumbnails, you can have a watermark sa video mo. And ang makikita mo sa watermark is that whenever a cursor is put sa mismong watermark, there will be a one-click away subscribe button. So it's easier for your audience to really subscribe to your YouTube channel. Aside from that, we have a channel trailer. Usually, ito yung mga nakikita ng audience mo if it's the first time na mag-visit sila sa YouTube channel. So we're going to play. This is one of the best practices ng channel trailer. And, pero yun, best example itong channel trailer ni PKS Theater talaga. So, I will skip na lang siguro. Ayan pala. Ayan. So, what you can see dun sa video is that usually, ang linalagay sa video was the summarization of your content and you talking about what your content will be in the next few content or videos. Ayan. Okay, so always remember lang guys na YouTube is actually a search and recommendation platform. And you need to know that helping you need to help your audience find you by using your metadatas. And of course, make content that you feel will appeal to your audience. So always do an engagement with your audience to grow your viewership. And lastly, to grow or to gain subscribers, you need to be consistent with everything. And so thank you guys, and that is it for my talk for today. I hope you guys learned something, and if ever, Thoughtful Media Philippines will be doing um, more in depth talk about the best practices, and aside from the best practices, we also have other workshops like other YouTube workshops. And thank you so much. And
Jan.
yeah,
Yeah,
hi Pat.
thank you so much, Jan. I hope everyone of our viewers and our content creators learned a lot from your talk. Ayan, from Karshi. Hi, Karshi. That was refreshing. O,
Thank
diba?
you.
From Sir Rich, pogi naman
Opo,
yan.
talagang pinili ko.
And from Papa Lem, our very active commenter sa ating mga live. Mag-upgrade na ako ng thumbnails. Ha ha ha.
Asahan namin yan.
So guys, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment below so
Mm-mm.
Jan could answer our questions. Okay,
Thank
let's
you.
check.
Thank you, Isay.
Yan. Is Isay our creative
Oh my
director?
God!
Hello.
Sige, replay ko yan, Sir Rich.
Oh no, madededs tayo sis. John.
Ayan, pero yun guys, if you want more in-depth more in-depth workshops, you can like and subscribe to Thoughtful Philippines Facebook page and YouTube channel kasi more webinars are coming next month, baka this month,
Mhm.
ganyan. So,
And for those
asahan
who
yan.
just joined us again, we also have another speaker, Dominic Dimagmaliw. He'll be talking about how he reinvented himself, especially ngayon na we're still living in the new normal. So,
Mm-mm.
I think wala masyadong nag-ask. Mukhang very good ang ating mga content creators dyan. Wala silang
Mm-mm.
questions. Pero meron kaming surprise. Meron tayong pag-giveaway ngayon for this episode, di ba, Jan? I mean, for this
Actually,
webinar.
meron.
Yeah, so for everyone who's watching us, please do not forget to share this live stream because by the end of this webinar, we'll be giving 3 lucky winners TMG merch.
Ayan.
There. So before we introduce our next speaker, gusto lang namin i-feature ang mga aming
Content
loyal content
creators.
creators from Thoughtful. So, wait, let me just share my screen. Chrome.
And guys, don't forget to share this live stream para magkaroon kayo ng TMG merch.
Yes. Okay. First na ating i-feature ay si Karshi. Hi, Karshi. Actually,
Hello,
very active ni
Karshi.
Karshi ngayon. Ang dami niyang comments sa comment section. Thank you for always supporting us. Okay, so for Karshi, she is our TMG creator for anything Korean or mga food trips, ganyan. Go check out her channel, subscribe to her YouTube account. So if mahilig kayo mga anyong-anyong, mga ganyan, mga food
안녕하세요.
ay anyong, kuya. Ganyan nag-Korean. There, go check out Karshi's YouTube channel. For next naman dyan, how about you introduce our next TMG creator?
Okay, so we have Rix Hernandez. Rix Hernandez is actually a lifestyle and a beauty content creator. So, meron din siya mga health and fitness content. So, guys, if you want to be inspired sa pagiging fit and healthy, you can watch Rix Hernandez YouTube channel.
Yes. Hi,
Ayan.
Rix. Nakita rin namin comments mo. Hello. Thank you for
Mm-mm.
supporting our webinar. Let's go, TMG.
Let's go, TMG.
For our next content creator, we have Papa Lem. Ayan, si Papa Lem talaga naman. Ever since our very first live and very first
Mm-mm.
webinar na dito sa online world, talagang very supportive sa atin. Always
Very
commenting.
consistent, 'di ba? Yan yung dapat
Yes.
yung ginagawa, guys. Be consistent. Ay,
Yeah. Bakit, John, bakit parang may hugot? Parang kahit
hindi. Ano ka ba? Like what I said earlier, kapag gusto mo mag-gain ng subscribers, be consistent with everything. Sa paggawa ng thumbnails,
correct.
paggawa ng content, ayan.
So for mga GV content, mga TikTok, ganyan,
Mm-mm.
check out Papa Lem's channel. As in, marami siyang mga ginagawa, kahit mga dance craze ata, nagda-dance craze si Papa Lem, di ba? Papa Lem,
Mm-mm.
baka gusto mo ano tayo, collab. Collab!
Magti-TikTok na kayo ni Papa Lem. Aasahan ko yan.
And then, our last feature for today, another content creator, si John Santana. Ayan, he's also a lifestyle vlogger. Tama ba, Jan?
Yes. And may mga cinematography vlogs din siya. Like, photography vlogs, ganyan. Hi, John Santana.
Hi, thank you. Nakita rin namin si John very active sa comment section. So, again, thank you guys for watching with us and for getting to know more about the YouTube best practices. So, let us introduce our highlight, kumbaga, di ba, Jan?
Mm-hmm.
Ang walang iba kundi si Mr. Dominic Dimagmaliw. Let us welcome Dom. Hello!
Hi, Dom.
Hello.
What's up? What's up?
Hi. Good afternoon, guys.
Ating suki sa Thought Bubble. Nung pwede na tayo sa labas.
Ay,
And
naku.
guys, if hindi nyo napanood yung episode ng Thoughtful Hour, nag-guest na namin si Dom.
Pwede kayo mag-skip. Okay lang.
Wag, skip.
Wag. Panoorin niyo si Dominic. Sobrang insightful niyan.
Oh,
Yes.
insightful.
So, kung sa Thoughtful Hour, chika-chika lang tayo. For this webinar naman, makikita natin ang serious side ni Direct Dom.
Dominic.
O, diba?
Bakit hindi kayo naseryosohan nung huli?
Seryoso naman.
May mga pa lights on, lights off kasi tayo sa Thoughtful Hour eh.
Okay, go on.
Ay, continue ba? Continue lang. So there again, guys, for everyone who is watching with us right now, remind lang namin na we have a ongoing giveaway for this webinar.
T-shirt.
Please share this live stream to get a chance to win TMG merch. So si Dom meron na yung merch eh. So
Yes,
diba?
thank you po.
Sticker na siya. Ready ka na ba, Dom?
Ayan. Kinakabahan ako. Sige. Kinakabahan ako. Pero sige, laban lang.
So, without further ado, we have Dominic Dimagmaliw from Visual Dessert and the Blind Spot Challenge for our webinar Out of the Box.
Okay.
Yeah.
So hi guys, my name is Dominic Dimagmaliw. I'm a YouTube content creator. Siguro kung may mga nakakilala sa akin, siguro wala. The joke lang, more on sa photography and cinematography na ako and pag-direct, no? So if ever, let me start off this, I prepared a really quick, presentation for you guys and some videos na pwede nyo maging basis, no, for this whole show. Wow, show. Anyway, sige, can you please pwede pa-pop up ng video, ng presentation. Syempre, di pa naka full screen, Dom, no? So anyway, let's go. Teka lang, full screen ko lang. So there you go. Nung nag-start kasi ako, I was really eager to become something bigger than who I was before. So, like when isip is, if I want to be something that I never was, dapat ready ako to execute something na hindi ko pa nagagawa. So, It's something na hindi ko pa nagagawa, hindi ko pa rin na-achieve. So, it's a good goal for me, no? It's a good destination for my career. So, lagi ko iniisip yun. So, lagi ako may picture. I know this is funny na ginagamit ko siya sa video ko na yung picture of water. Lagi ko siyang dala. Pero, I refresh myself kasi every time, no? Kapag alam kong kaya kong gumawa na mas maganda or something better. It's really hard for me to come up with something kasi kapag wala akong creative juice or wala akong motivation. So, I make sure na I refresh myself every time, every now and then. Pwedeng tubig, juice, kung ano man, dito branded. So, yeah. So, bakit may Deadpool ako dito? Before I became a photographer or a videographer or kung ano mang cinematic vlogger, no? O kung ano namang lumalabas sa aking videos. Before I directed short films and before I directed some short videos for different company before, I was a toy photographer. I was taking photos of action figures and reviewing them. That was the backbone of my channel. Eventually, tinamad ako, nawala yung motivation. Yun nga, sabi sa inyo, nagre-refresh ako. So, minsan nagsasawa rin ako na pare-parehas yung nangyayari. I had so much of everything before, of everything that I love, to the point na it wasn't healthy for me, na ako mismo naging pabaya. So, this was the very last photo that I made with action figures before I sold all of them. And that was really, how do you say this? It was hard, pero this happened after. I became a photographer. My vision, my playground, my dioramas for my action figures became the world, the streets. No, my sense for fashion became bigger. No, kumbaga I became so eager to become a photographer na yung different styles ginagawa ko. So anong ginawa ko nung quarantine na to the point na napag-grow ko to. Hindi naman siya nag-grow na sobrang laki, no? So hindi na, to the point lang na sobrang na-enjoy ko siya, to the point I want it to become something better. So these were my photo vlogs. So bino-vlog ko yung mga photo shoots ko, yung mga concept shoots ko na I direct, I produce, or sometimes my friends produce or I co-produce with them. So lahat yan, pinapakita ko. And it was really fun to do because nakikita ko, na-document ko yung growth namin magkakaibigan, from my old friends to photographer friends to YouTube barkada, YouTube family. So nagawa ko to lahat. And when I look back at it nung quarantine, sobrang gusto kong gawin tong mas malaki. So what I did next was, nag-TikTok ako. Nag-TikTok ako because this was something out of my comfort zone. This was something very, very different from what I used to do, no? To the point na parang, tama ba itong ginagawa ko? Does it feel right? So one of the examples na gusto kong pakita sa inyo is this one. Wait lang, I'll just share it, no? Let me just put this one right here. So what I did before was really funny because, hay, nako, ba't ko ba Etong pinakauna ko, yung Vogue. I don't know if y'all can see it though. Pwedeng pa-pop up yan. So this was the Vogue magazine concept. So everyone was doing photos, everyone was doing selfie photos. So what I did was I executed it with my usual videos, no? With the montage, with the portraits. I collaborated with my friends, my model friends, and I was able to execute this. Lahat ng culmination to ng work ko no, ng mga different looks na ginawa ko for them, and I made it into a magazine to the point na parang, whew, sarap gawin nito kasi nga, this is me, it represents me, no? It is the Vogue challenge, but the whole layout is mine, no? Kumbaga ay lahat ng mga footnotes, mga layouts ko, mga added details, lahat nilagay ko, and it was really fun to do because how do you say this? Kumbaga sobrang labas siya sa comfort zone ko, and na-challenge ko sarili ko. I was here at home kung nasa ako ngayon. Nasira na nga yung puwang ko eh. Pero I just created this. And then eto, gumawa ako ng panibagong channel intro that represented myself. Kumbaga, I made sure na nag-grow ako nung quarantine because I was held back, no? Nagsushoot kasi ako before eh. So lahat ginawa ko yan. Nilagay ko sa TikTok, nilagay ko rin sa Facebook lahat, and it gained an audience. But you know, thankful na rin ako dun. Even ito, ginawa ko itong pagpapalutang ng sapatos with what I have. No, I use a curtain rod, yung mga sampayan dito sa bahay. Ba't ginawa yun? Tapos, wala, lumabas to. I just use what I had here, no, maximize everything. So pinakita ko lang kung paano yung process ko, and I love sharing everything to to my audience. So yan yung process. Kung nakikita nyo, yan, yung dito ngayon, yung process ng pag-shoot ko. Lahat yan, mga yung curtain rod, yung ilaw ko na portable, then I framed it properly. It was all about coming up with something great, even though with limited resources or limited logistics, no. So ayun, that's pretty much yung mga ginawa ko during the how do you say this, nung quarantine. And being in lockdown is it's really hard, no, kasi sa totoo lang sobrang restricted. um hindi ko magawa yung gusto ko before, and hindi ko magawa yung hindi ko ma-execute yung vision ko. So what I did was also comedy. Hindi ko na to ginawa for personal reasons, no. Pero ginawa ko to. Hindi ako nagko-comedy, guys. Some of my friends know na hindi ako gumagawa ng content na ganito. But I appreciate humor. I love humor. I love comedy. But executing it wasn't really my thing. But I did this. Dami nag-share. But I had to take some of them down because, may mga na-offend. Sorry na lang. Pero, I'm really respectful naman sa mga tito ko. I love you guys. Pero, I just have to be very, how do you say this? Knowledgeable, or kumbaga cautious na rin na ayoko may ma-offend. Sorry na lang din ako. But yeah, this was something out of my comfort zone. I made people laugh. It made me happy. So masaya na ako din. Next one, guys. So, sabi ko nga sa inyo, no, hindi ako nakakapag-online, hindi ako nakakapag-shoot, hindi ako nakakalabas, hindi ako nakakapunta kung saan. I can go out. Binondo was my home, my hood. Kumbaga, I can go there, I can shoot, but hindi ko siya magawa. So what I did was I invited some of my friends, my good friends. Ruth, the first girl in the first layout, is a good friend of mine. She's half of the couple na nag-inganyo sa akin gumawa ng portrait or kumbaga mag-photoshoot. And God, I wish na I can show more. But yeah, this is what we did. Nag-online shoot ako just using the webcam. I was directing them. I was telling them how to pose. Then ako nag-layout. Then second frame is my friend from Bicol, all the way from Bicol, a good friend of mine, si Christine Chu. Ginamit ko naman yung layout ng cellphone to my advantage to make it look aesthetic or something. And then Amy from Pampanga. Wow, ang dami na. Laguna, Bicol, and Pampanga. So they're really great models, and sobrang natuwa ako dahil na-execute yung vision ko. And some of the other examples, so sobrang challenge to na ayokong maging katulad lang ng iba. I'm not saying na hindi maganda iba. Kumbaga, I just wanted my work to be something greater, to be something different. No? Kumbaga, kung pare-pares tayo na luto ng adobo, gusto ko may pinya yung akin. Pero ayoko ng pinya. Pero ayun, it was really fun to create something different or outside my comfort zone. I don't do this, no? Sobrang restricted when you're just editing photos with webcam photos or not raw photos. So this was something na I guess I can tell you guys na masarap siyang gawin. It's a challenge, pero magbe-benefit ka rin. Then, ito naman. Nung nag-vlog ako, I never showed myself sa screen. I don't show myself or expose myself that much. Kumbaga, yung behind the scenes, yung montage, yun lang lagi. But eventually, I decided to discuss a lot of things, no? I discussed issues, and to the point na may comedy rin, may comedic approach, no? So, during this series, this was one of the siguro highest viewed na videos ko and maganda engagement inside or outside YouTube, no. So yung ginawa ko to, I discussed really important and very crucial issues when it comes to being a photographer or even sa pagiging freelancer, no. So mga issues na mga hindi nagbabayad na client. So nung ginawa ko to, Diyos ko Lord, it was really hard because I had to educate myself para hindi ko ma-escalate yung bagay. So educate rather than escalate, no? So diniscuss ko siya, I shared my opinions, I opened up the comment section for everyone to comment kung ano man sa tingin nila yung dapat mangyari when it comes to issues like this. So yes, ito outside my comfort zone. I never showed myself up, I never discussed issues like this, but when I thought it was really important for me to discuss this now as a photographer with an audience, I used it already to my advantage, and I educated my friends with the proper information kung ano dapat, no? But yeah, sobrang nakakatuwa, no? Kasi nung nagagawa ko to, on the side, I was preparing my biggest photography project. Um, this is the flex season, no? This was before and after I mean, we're still on lockdown, or before lockdown and during lockdown. I was able to shoot. This was something beyond me, no? I usually do all black na design, sobrang basic na mga photo shoot. But what I was doing here na is getting out of my comfort zone. I was working to promote a brand which is Puma, and I had I had a stylist, so lahat yan ginawa ko with my vision, and sobrang na-challenge ako because this is next level from what I used to do before. Alam ko sa sarili ko na this is not something that I'm used to. This is harder. So, challenge ko sarili ko to come up with a really great output. And this came up. So, this was my project, yung Flex Season. And doing this was, how do you say this? Parang napakalaking challenge na for me. Kasi nung ginagawa ko to, as in, indoor lang, hindi ako nakakalabas, you know, to follow social distancing rules. Tapos, I had to execute something big in a small place, no? Kumbaga in a small space or place. So this was something, and this gained a lot of shares and everything. No, I really don't mind kung maraming likes or content, but I was happy with my content because I was doing it for myself. My vision was executed, sobrang saya ko dito. I was able to promote the brand, tapos I was able to promote yung branding ko, and you know, gusto ko na pag nakita nila yung gawa ko, they know it's mine. So it's really, really fun, no, na pag ginagawa mo yung something na you love, talagang um, fulfilling siya at the end. Kasi sobrang labas to sa comfort zone ko. Hindi ako nagsushoot sa bahay, hindi ako nagsushoot sa indoor madalas. I want to explore the city, but you know, given the circumstances, the events, yung pandemic, uh, I had to adjust and still create something great. I'm not saying na maganda yung gawa ko. I'm just saying na I'm happy with my work kasi vision ko to, na-execute ko, and I even exceeded yung mga expectation ko. Kumbaga, hindi ko pinaplastic sarili ko. Alam ko naman kung ano yung pangit o hindi. So, sobrang nakakatuwa na I'm doing this na na-execute ko siya in a way na parang, buti na lang na nangyari, na nagawa ko to. And given all the limitations. Tapos, what I did again after was revisiting my old sets. Lahat to magkakaibang shoots, magkakaibang brands, from my very first 2018 shoot to the latest. Lahat ginawa ko, ni-revisit ko siya, and in-apply ko siya. Kumbaga, revision season ko for that eh. Kumbaga, nagawa ko siya with what I have, kumbaga with what I can execute at that time. So, lahat yan through my vision, and I was really happy with it. Sobrang, how do you say it? Kumbaga, nakita ko yung progress ko, masaya ako. And you can do this as well, guys. Kumbaga, with whatever you're doing, kumbaga, look back at what you're doing or to your own content and try to look at something where you can improve. And it's very, very, kumbaga, therapeutic na rin. And then ito, what I can say is, you create something of your own recipe. You create something of your own mix, no? Ayoko naman sabihin na, iba kasi imitation sa inspiration. And yung inspiration, ibang-iba yung kapag ginaya mo ng todo. Diba? So, kumbaga, walang masama kung may inspire kasi ibang tao. Walang masama kung may inspire ka gumawa ng sarili mong style. But what's important talaga is to come up with something that represents you and not what you just look forward to or kumbaga look up to. So this is something very important na I take note every time, no? And also, during the quarantine, as a creative, as a freelancer, as a YouTube content creator, lalo na kung mainly YouTube content creator ko, what I can tell you right now is take care of yourself, no? Take care of you. As in ikaw, no? Hindi ako nagbibiro, hindi ako nagpapatawa ngayon dito. I used to say na, sis, bro, what's up, no? Okay ka lang ba? Pero ngayon, get out of the box na nagre-restrict sa'yo to become free, to become better, to become healthy, no? Kumbaga, hindi lang to usapang content, usapang mental and physical health na rin to. The world has a mean sense of humor. Kumbaga, don't be part of the punchline. Maging part ka na lang ng audience na nakakatawa yung mga nangyayari, but don't be part of the punchline na ikaw yung napagtatawanan ng tao. Or siguro, be respectful. Huwag kayo tumawa sa mga nahihirapan. Yun lang naman. And then, next is, I always say this, no, progress over perfection. Na sobrang gusto kong ma-emphasize, lalo na kapag creator ka, tapos na-experience mo yung parang nawawalan ka ng idea. Progress is something na I look forward to every time, no, rather than being perfect. Kasi when I think like I'm perfecting something that I'm good at, tinatapos ko kagad. When I want to progress, gusto ko lang mag-grow na mag-grow na mag-grow. And also, remember guys, growth does require failure. Growth, ibig sabihin, magfe-fail din kayo down the line, mahirapan kayo, magkaka-struggle kayo, but progress does assure you of growth. So, ayun lang naman. And lastly, surround yourself with the right people. Kung ano yung mga nakikita nyo dito sa background, these are good friends of mine. Sila yung reason bakit ako nag-create pa rin as a YouTuber. Well, syempre family ko rin. Pero sa YouTube space or sa YouTube community ko, hindi pa kita yung lahat dito, no? But I owe a lot to these people, and sila naging backbone bakit ako naging visual dessert, no? Sila ang reason bakit nagkaroon ng Dominic Dimagmaliw, hindi na Advocate Pinoy, which is my old branding. And sana ma-pick up nyo yun na when you surround yourself with the right people, you get to progress, or you get to produce really great content, and you'll be happier when you're doing something that you love. And lastly, di ko kayo tinatakot, napakalaki lagi ng fear. No, gusto ko i-illustrate dito na we will all fail. We will all have a hard time becoming better. We will all have a hard time achieving yung goals natin. But always remember na there's a subtext na dapat yung tandaan. Na kita-kita nyo kung maliit man. Sana makita nyo sa screen nyo, no? That a few hundred times and million times we will all fail before we become successful. Wag kayo magmadali na, hey, gusto ko magkaroon ng subscribers, gusto ko magkaroon ng maraming followers, gusto ko magkaroon ng brands. That will come, no? Ako, I'm just at 18.2k subscribers. I don't mind, but because pinalaki ko sarili ko outside din YouTube, but at the same time, YouTube yung tumutulong sa akin. Kumbaga, hindi na wala yung YouTube. I just made sure that it's a part of my arsenal of work, and sana maging, how do you say this, no? Maging point lagi na huwag kayo matakot mag-fail. We will all fail, no? Minsan matagal yung downtime, matagal yung pagiging how you say this, matagal yung part na nahihirapan kayo, but eventually we will all become successful naman. I failed college one time. I was down for 1 year. It was hard for me, but eventually I bounced back. Aral ako ng aral na mabuti. Hindi na ako bumagsak after that. And it's a good example, no, na eventually naman everything will work for you, no? Hindi naman laging nasa taas tayo, and yan lang. I hope that sometimes tanggapin nyo na we will all go down, but there's an assurance, that is a really big assurance, that we'll all go up, no? So tsaka respeto lang sa mga ginagawa nyo, sa ginagawa ng iba. Hindi mo kailangan manghila ng tao pababa para umangat. Ayun lang naman. So, thank you. Sobrang gusto kong gawin to lagi, no, na sinishare ko yung mga nangyayari and mga Kemerlu or whatsoever. But this is very important ngayon, lalo na on lockdown or creating something during lockdown or quarantine na sobrang restricted. It will happen. Kahit naman nung hindi lockdown, nangyayari to na nahirapan tayo gumawa ng content, no? So, we just have to double it now. Ayun. And yun lang. Sana magawa pa rin kayo content during lockdown with whatever branding you have. And enjoy. Thank you guys. So ayun. That's pretty much it.
Ayan. Thank you so much,
Thank you
Dom.
so much.
Ayun.
Ayan, so surround na kami sa'yo para with good people. Gana, joke lang.
Grabe. Mukha ba?
Kami na yung surround with you, surround sa'yo. Hindi, joke lang. Hindi, pero guys, for everyone who's watching with us talaga, si Dom, ever since he joined TMG, super supportive siya sa mga projects namin and sa mga collabs rin with our other content creators. Tulad nga sabi namin kanina, suki yan si Dom.
Kahit hindi ako invited, nandun ako. Joke lang.
Pero yun.
Marami
At saka-
tayong TMG creators actually na nag-hi.
Hi, oy, si Jason Lagumbay, ha? Arigato gozaimasu. Hello po. Uy, si Sir Eric, hello po.
Hi,
May
Eric.
lumapit din. Nakita ko
Hello,
yun
hi
nung Christmas
Eric.
party yata. Tama.
Wipe it down muna, sabi ni Karshi.
Why? Why? Magasgas yung camera ko, sorry.
Wala eh. Ayaw din sa
Gusto ko
amin
yung
eh.
pag-wipe ni Dom nun eh. May pa aura effect, may pa ano pa.
Nung nag-request nga
Yun.
ako, sabi ko, Dom, pa-request ako, wipe it down. Tapos parang, ano pa siya noon, medyo, tawag dito, medyo alanganin pa siya noon, hesitant pa siya. Tapos nagulat ako, palaban, pag gano'n, no?
Effort!
Pero yun,
Grabe.
Lakas ng makeup
si
eh.
Dom yung isa sa mga content creators na pag, naghingi ka ng isang content, hindi, super effort siya. Like, hindi siya yung normal or yung mga
Oy, Dom, di ka
yung
daw
mga
normal oh.
may expect mo lang na ay ganto ganyan, pero si Dom grabe effort, as in yung super all out agad siya sa lahat ng content niya. Kaya guys, don't forget to follow Dominic Dimagmaliw. Ayan na.
Thank you po.
Pero yun, totoo guys.
And syempre guys, di ba, may pa-wipe it down video. If hindi nyo pa nakikita yung sinasabi naming video,
Wag.
follow us on TikTok at ThoughtfulPH para makita nyo si Dom, di ba? Yung mga pa-vogue niya. Kaya niya yun i-execute kahit sa wipe it down challenge. Sobrang full set, full lighting, ganyan.
Ayun. Diyos ko, Lord.
Ayan, we have Shewen also. Hello. Hi,
Hello
Shewen.
po.
Iyo po.
Nice
Hello,
talk,
Shewen.
Sana po may natutunan kayo. Kahit paulit-ulit ako kasi gusto ko lang emphasize, no? Joke lang.
Uy, ayan, sabi ni Nico Magalona, nice talk and a very informative session. Thanks po, and I learned a lot.
Gusto ko yung mobile bigla.
Ariga thanks.
Thank you.
Kumawayo.
Oy, Larry, wala si Jay dito. I'm sorry. sorry, Larry. Teka lang, tawagan natin. Jay, live tayo.
Sa mga hindi nakaka-relate dyan, panoorin niyo yung past episodes ng Thoughtful R.
Bigay ko yung timestamp. Sobrang
Like
ganda.
and like and
Share ko
subscribe to
later.
our social media accounts para makita nyo.
Pinsan is...
Ay,
Sorry,
ayan,
di
we have,
mo
a question. Ay, joke time question lang pala. Pero
Hindi,
still,
okay lang.
answer natin, Dom.
Okay lang, alam
Related
nyo,
ka ba kay Sanay?
Ano sana hindi magmaliw? Di ko
alam nyo,
gets.
nung grade 2 ako, first time ako inasar ng sanay di magmaliw. Siyempre nagalit ako, pero nung tumanda, kinanta ko rin. Nanalo pa ako nung grade 6, guys. Kinanta ko siya. Kasi merong crowd, tawag dito, audience participation. Lahat palakpak ng palakpak. Nawala sa isip ko may tumatawa pala. Pero, ayun. Good friend. Natuwa ako. Ang benta nun sana hindi magmaliw.
Sample nga, Dom. Gusto ko marinig. Sample. Para
Wait
sa
lang.
mga fans mo dyan.
Sana hindi magmaliw.
Yes!
Gusto ko may kulot pa.
May kulot! Grabe.
Ayun. Di ito, share ko lang ito, nakita niyo comment, yung di nagsaing. Kasi pag uwian namin nun, may PA system na, nandito na yung sundo mo. So, syempre, mahaba yung pangalan ko. Yung guard sa Letran, shoutout kay
Sige,
Kuya
kayo
Puntawi.
mo.
Si Lakay Puntawi ang pangalan niya. So, sinabi niya sa mic, nandito na yung sundo mo, Dominic Dimagmaliw. So, nung sinabi niya yun, talagang sabi ko, shit, pupunta ba ako doon or hindi? Kasi malalaman nila ako yun eh. Pero, sobrang nakakatuwa yung nangyari na sobrang, hindi nagsaing na yan talaga. Guys, true story to. Diyos ko, Lord.
Hi, Nico!
Hello po, Vince Smoke.
Hello. Thank you for watching.
May question si Isay. Hardest part about street photography?
Yung guard.
Ayo!
Pero curious nga ako dyan, Dom. Paano, like, kung wari ako before nung college, kapag meron kaming mga shoot, tapos syempre, takas-takas, ganyan, pupunta sa mall or sa...
Sir. Yun ba rin mo kagad dito?
Ganyan. Oo. Gumagawa ka ba talaga ng mga permit? Or talagang 1 to 3 na lang?
Kasi talagang pag nagsushoot, pitek, tas takbo, yung ganun. Pero nangyayari talaga na minsan pag ayaw nila, susunod na lang, no? Kaysa mapaaway. Kasi sobrang sobrang hirap mahuli. Kasi may mga kasama na kaming napresinto talaga. So, pag ginagawa namin yung mga ganong shoot, nagpapaalam kami. Kapag ayaw, alis na lang. Pero pag pinapadelete yung files, tiyatanggal ko yung memory card. Sorry po sa mga guards sa Makati. Hello po. Arigato gozaimasu.
So, ganun talaga? Hindi ba sila aalis hanggang sa makita nilang na-delete mo na sa ano?
May ganun. May nangyari na sa akin before sa Net Park, sa BGC. Pero very respectful naman yung guard. Talagang bawal lang. So, dinilit ko na lang yung kabilang card. So, okay lang. So, pag may dual memory card kayo. Pero hindi ko pinost yun kasi naawa ko baka mapagalitan yung guard. So, ayun lang. Sunod-sunod lang tayo. Baka dahil sa kagaguhan ko, baka magkaroon sila ng matanggalin silang trabaho. Ayun. Mahirap na guys.
Correct.
Ay, sorry, nagmura ako. Pero sorry po, in love. Pasipin.
Okay lang. Pero yun, guys, kung kaya nyo kumuha ng mga permits, mas okay yun. Mas safe.
Gadget namin kayo.
Oo, kumuha kayo ng permits. Ayan.
Awa ng Diyos. Huwag kayong, alam nyo guys, mahirap mahuli. Wait lang, pwede ko lang i-share ba sa inyo guys kung bakit kailangan ng permit? Kasi isang video
Go
lang.
lang naman.
Yes.
Paano ba to? Shit, ang tito ko dito. Paano ba to? Wait lang, paano i-play to? Wait lang kayo mag-play. Pero guys, alam nyo, speaking of mga permits and everything, mababait naman yung iba. Manila has been very kind sa pag-provide ng mga permits and everything, no. Except Intramuros, may sariling batas ang Intramuros doon eh. But be careful lang guys, no? Kasi ngayon they have the right to arrest you kapag, dahil sa pagpipicture. Labo, no? But yeah. So ayun guys, ito papakita ko lang sa inyo to. Ako nakikita nyo ngayon, but eto nag-shoot ako using yung second floor or office ng TMG before. Dito nag-ask ako ng permit. Ay sorry, anyway, yun lang. Sorry. Kita na ba?
Ayan.
So ito guys,
Nawala ulit.
Okay na? Ayan. What happened?
Ayan.
So ito yung property, mission, lahat from Jan to Sir Richie, lahat nagpaalam ako. Kasi I utilize everything sa studio, no? Kasi sobrang hirap mag-shoot sa labas. So this is yung mga restricted areas ng building, but with proper permit, na-execute ko rin yung proper vision. So ayun, this was all in the office lang. So ayun, big example to ng eto sa rooftop to. So used it all to my advantage kaysa mamoblema ako saan ba ako mag-shoot, ganun. So this was something na good example na nangyari. Kasi sobrang hirap mag-shoot sa labas, guys. Yeah, proper permit, best yun. Ayun lang naman. Sorry.
Ayan. Here, merong question si Eric Teodoro. Anong batch ka sa SJLC?
Basta matanda na po ako. The joke lang.
Tito na yan si Dom kaya may patito content.
Sa letran po, 2007. 2007 ako graduate. Sa high school po. So may college pang matagal. Ay, sorry, 2007. Yeah. Tips for...
Yeah, may tanong si Neri. Tips for people who want to start photography.
Kung magkaroon kayo sariling vision, no, wala namang problema kung tatry nyo. Kasi marami kayong pwedeng gayahin or i-try na existing styles. Pero siguro down the line, gawin yung goal na magkaroon kayo sariling style para mag-stand out kayo. Kumbaga, kung hobby lang, sure. Pero kung gagawin mo siyang for work, laking bagay kapag alam mo yung sarili mong style. Tsaka huwag kayo matakot tsaka kung cellphone man yan or camera or digital or kung kanino mang camera yan, basta sa inyo. Gamitin nyo, maximize yan. Hindi kailangan maganda camera. Ayun lang naman. Dapat maganda rin ugali mo. Ayun.
Ay, paano naman pala? Ayan, may question si Papa Lem. May paraffle ba si Dom?
Dom, baka pwede mo paraffle yung camera mo. Joke lang.
Bye guys, thank you for watching.
Ayun, pero may paraffle kami, guys. Share this
t-shirt.
live stream. Ayan.
Pag sinare nyo to, meron ko isa parang mali. Basta may t-shirt kayo.
Para
Mali.
Ako may question ako, Dom. Since
Okay.
recently, 'di ba, ever since quarantine talagang boom yung TikTok. And nung una, puro mga ano-ano lang, mga challenge, ganyan. Pero na-notice ko, ang dami rin talagang mga content creators na, alam mo yun, parang yung ginagawa mo, yung mga transition, ganyan. Tapos yung minsan yung
Yeah.
parang gaganon. Tapos, basta ang galing ng mga transition. Bilang maalam ka sa mga editing and stuff like that,
Oo.
ano bang secret sa mga transition para smooth,
Ah,
seamless?
Mar- marami kasing nagsabi rin na ang daya ko raw na nag-edit kasi ako with my desktop. Tsaka ito yung gamit kong
Hmm,
camera, hindi yung phone. Pero sinasabi ko lang naman sa kanila na wala naman siguro rules about TikTok, no? So,
Mm.
correct.
sa mga ganun, kumbaga utilize nyo lang kung ano meron kayo. Kasi ako katulad ko, hindi naman ako nagsasayaw na hindi ako gumagano eh. So, ah so malay nyo, pero di ako gumagawa ng gano'n. So, ginawa ko to my advantage. So, ginamit ko yung mga transitions, nagkaroon ng Vogue Challenge, lahat na gano'n lang. Pero syempre, di naman ako pwedeng gumano. So, isip ko, ginamit ko yung mga gawa ko. So, di naman ako pwedeng gumano ng gano'n. So, syempre, di pwede. So, nag-edit ako using yung mga pang-edit ko talaga sa YouTube.
Hmm.
Vertical ko lang, tapos kada wala ako upload sa YouTube, sa TikTok lang. Joke lang. Pero totoo naman, talagang yun yung nangyayari sa akin kasi talagang bagsak ko nung wala akong content sa YouTube. Gusto ko, nandun pa rin yung presence ko. Wow, parang
Hmm.
mali ah. Nandun pa rin yung online content ko. Kasi one of the biggest na hatak ng audience ko recently was from Facebook. No, hindi ako nagpo-post sa page ko eh. Ang baba ng likes noon, wala naman. Tapos eventually nung nag-post ako ng something na nagtatagalog na ako, tapos to the point na ginawa ko yung wipe it down in my
Hmm.
way. Dahil kay Jan, natutulog lang ako na biglang, Doms, gawa ka ng wipe it down. Ha? So, ginawa ko, kumbaga nag-work for me. Pero timpla ko pa rin. Kasi, like sinabi ko rin before, no, ayoko masyadong nagiging cookie cutter. Cookie ba to? Anyway, naging cookie cutter na creator. Kumbaga, ayoko masyadong lahat vlogger ka. Kumbaga, gumawa ko something different. Well, nothing against sa mga gumagawa nun. Kumbaga, personal preference ko lang na kung gusto niyo may cheese yung burger niyo, ako ham lang. Okay na ako.
Hmm.
Ha? Para mali sense ko. Basta yun yun.
Gets naman, pero yun guys, si Dom kasi meron siyang sariling take sa lahat ng content niya or sa lahat ng pinapagawa sa kanyang content. So,
Yeah.
ganun din gawin nyo, guys. I-personalize nyo, be creative in your own way. It's important kasi na makita yung creativity ng isang content creator or ng isang artist man lang sa isang gawa nila. So, ayan.
To add lang rin pala, since sinabi ni Jan na yung mga pinoproduce mo nga daw may own flavor mo, di ba? Naalala ko ng start nung ECQ pa, parang pagtitimpla lang ng kape, ginawa mo ng photo reel ay demo reel. Solid, promise. Ang
Hindi
ganda.
na uso yung Dalgona coffee
Oo,
ba yun?
yun. Tama. Yung
Siyempre, hindi
dalgona
naman
nga.
ako macho katulad nung nagpauso na kitang-kita yung abs habang gumagawa ng kape. So sabi ko, kamay ko na lang. Tapos ginawa ko cinematic. Kasi wala lang. So sabi ko, uy, nauuso siya. Try ko lang. Kung baka ayoko naman sumabay sa trend, gusto ko lang gumawa ng kape. Ayun, sabi ko, uy, try nga natin. Well, to tell you the truth, hindi siya naging dalgona. Malapot pa rin siya. Ay, malabnaw pa rin siya. Pero cinematic naman. So ayun guys, yung mga simpleng bagay na try nyo yun guys sa mga na kung paano gawing cinematic yung buhay nyo. Huwag nyo lang gawang dramatic. Cinematic lang. Tama na yung drama.
Oh, wag na tayo magdrama. Marami ng ganaps. Oh no, T. Meron ako last question. Sige, para
Sige
sa'yo,
lang ko
Dom.
lang.
Kailan mo kami ipa-photoshoot ni Jan?
Okay, see you next episode. Siguro pagbalik, kasi gusto ko rin mag-try nung random, as in sobrang impromptu. Malay nyo, bigla ako nasa thought bubble. Hi guys, tara. Kasi sobrang, sanay ako na prepared eh. So, gusto kong mag-set din ng yan, biglaan. Malay nyo, pag okay na lahat, diva. Are you,
Asahan namin yan, Dom. Sabi ni Isay, are you open for collaborations with other content creators?
Yes, recently nakapag-collab. Walang madalas kong ka-collab. Awa ng Diyos. Si Air. Tapos, recently yung past guest ng Thoughtful Hour. Tama ba? Si Miss
Yeah.
Janelle, guys, beauty pageant, basta beauty queen yun, tas ako, queen lang. Joke lang, tawag ba dito? Recorded kami, gumawa siya ng dance cover. So again guys, yung mga isang example ng labas sa comfort zone ko na yung sumasayaw-sayaw ng gano'n, syempre,
O, isa pa nga,
kala,
isa pa patingin.
tama na. Joke lang. Joke lang. Yung gano'n, sobrang labas sa comfort zone ko yun. Tapos, I was able to produce a dance cover for her. Masaya na ako doon, to produce content for other creators. Kasi, tapos, sobrang na-test pa yung skills ko doon hindi sa pagsayaw, sa pag, tawag ba dito? Pag-shoot. Pero nakabisado ko yung steps ng konti. Joke lang.
Sabi ni Isay, Yummy Yuppies collab. Pala
Guys,
Yeah.
panoorin nyo. Kasi kain, kaya gusto namin. Ako, yun lang naman eh. Joke lang. Lahat ng malalapit sa office, oh my God. Ang sarap nun.
Nakakamiss na rin
Sa mga
mag-food
hindi,
trip.
sa mga hindi nakakaalam, meron po kaming vlog, Yummy Yuppies.
Yes!
Makikita nyo kung ano yung masarap. Para mali Basta, yun.
You know, yummy kasi.
Pero makikita niyo yun sa Thoughtful Philippines na YouTube channel. So guys, make sure to check it out.
Tsaka guys, yung pag nandun na kami ni Air, wala na. Last episode na yun. The joke lang. Pero guys, panoorin nyo kasi wala lang. Para mas personal na take siya sa foods. Wow, foods.
Food. Eto,
Ayun,
Dom,
ayun.
napanood ko lang kagabi o kaninang umaga. So,
Bakit?
kakanta ko Alam ko kaya mo tong sabayan. Kakanta ko. Okay, ready ka na? Ready ka na? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my boy.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my boy, baby.
Pero
I love it, Gina. Gusto ko yan. Automatic, ha?
So, gumagana na siya.
Gumagana na eh.
kasi, bago magkaroon ng K-pop yung, sino ba to, yung Blackpink, lahat. College pa lang ako. 21 lang, tsaka yan.
Yes! Ano nga, sister yun, no? Tama ba?
Yes, sister, tsaka, tama, sister, tama. Nakasave pa yun sa PSP ko, pero for just entertainment reasons, kasi maganda yung steps, gano'n lang. Joke lang.
Boy.
Kasi CL pa rin. Hindi ako nag-hate sa Blackpink. Gumawa nga ako ng Blackpink na video eh. Girls' generation na sinaunang K-pop. Oo. Galit bigla. Siyempre, baka magka-comeback yan. Gusto mo
I
update.
gotta buy imagine. I gotta buy Talaga, nagsayawan na live.
Dito ang Mapoy. Talaga? Totoo. Kaya nung pinost ko, sabi ko, kailangan hindi ako masyadong trying hard. So sabi ko, 2020 fans be like. Duo ba ang sister? Akala ko marami sila.
Apat sila, di ba? Parang alam ko apat sila.
Ayun, Wonder Girls, yung Nobody. Pero yung Nobody kasi ginamit sa election, kaya di ko masyado na-enjoy.
Ay, oo, yun yung laging theme song ng mga...
Sino ang gusto mo, but you parang tanga. Pero ayun, anyway, sorry. Maganda kasi, alam nyo guys, yung K-pop noon. By the way, speaking of K-pop, di ba nauso yung How You Like That recently? So, may mga napakabait akong kaibigan na gawin ko raw sa TikTok. Siyempre, di ko gagawin. Pero ayun guys, napakalaking example na gumawa ako ng content na How You Like That using yung mga models ko. Tsaka yung footage, no? Ayun, sariling timpla pa rin. Ewan ko mapapakita ko, pero wag na. Baka sabihin na, sayo ka naman.
Makikita niya naman guys yun sa ni Facebook, ni Dom.
Kaya
Ito,
like and follow Dominic's account para makita niyo lahat ng mga minimension naming mga K-pop dance, mga edit, transition.
So, nakikita niya sumasayaw na din si Dom, ganyan.
Ayan. So, thank you guys again for joining us for our Out of the Box webinar. And just like what we said kanina, meron tayong pag-giveaway. So, dyan, meron na ata tayong winners na napili.
Ito na.
Yes.
Yan.
Yay!
Our winners!
Congratulations!
Yes. Ayan na nga siya.
Kay Diana, Dalisay, Tia Antoinette, and Karshi. Guys, don't forget to message Thoughtful Philippines to claim your prize. Again, the winners are Diana, Dalisay, Tia Antoinette, and Karshi.
Yay!
Congrats, guys.
Woo!
Guys,
And-
aasahan namin yung ano nyo, yung message nyo.
DM
Pakisabi,
lang.
salamat, thoughtful.
Salamat, thoughtful. Galing. Witty Dom.
Ayan,
Thank you
guys.
so much, Dom. Thank you. Ang saya. For sure, maraming natutunan ng ating mga viewers. And, di ba, na ano rin tayo, na nagka little live show, mga live kantahan. Ay, ano yan? Ba't ganyan yung tingin mo, Dom?
Ay, okay lang tinanong. Wala ako dyan.
Live kantahan, live sayawan, and chikahan with Dominic Dimagmaliw.
Yes.
So guys, thank you ulit. I am Pat Maghirang from Thoughtful, and this is...
John Cruz. Guys, oh, wait lang, before namin i-end pala. Guys, to know more, email us at john.cruz@thoughtfulmedia.com. Guys, again, if you want to join Thoughtful Media Philippines, you can email us at john.cruz@thoughtfulmediaphilippines. And please follow our social media accounts. It's Thoughtful Media Philippines. Again, guys, I am John Cruz, the Network Development Officer of Thoughtful PH. And this is Pat.
Another Network Development Officer from Thoughtful, and Dominic Dimagmaliw, syempre, our...
Dominic is a content creator, guys.
Sabi ko, na-pressure ako kasi nasa screen ko.
So, ayun. Thank you ulit and hope to see you guys soon. Stay tuned to our social media accounts for our upcoming live streams.
Yes, guys.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you
Thank
soon.
you.
Stay safe, okay? Psst.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.